It's
Oh,
us.
it's us again. I mean,
We have been away from our news for a while.
just for a hot minute, it was May. You
I
know,
know it's due
so we're
now.
talking about it was May. We haven't been since May. So what's
But
new, Jenny?
oh
No.
my goodness, nothing. Nothing's new. You know what our motto is.
Yep. What is
It's what is it? It's that we got nothing. We got no news.
no
Our,
news is good news.
no, we don't do bad news here. We only do good news. We
Yeah,
do
we only
creative news.
we
Uh,
can talk about the new people that have joined us.
we do, and we have actually lots of news. Um,
Yeah, we do.
we
We
actually do
do.
have lots of news.
Oh,
It's just when you kind of sit and simmer in the pot, you don't realize how many vegetables are floating around you. You just don't know.
that is good news.
Yeah. So we've just been real busy, everybody. Um, we actually have a lot of things. I don't even know where to start.
Let's
The
go first. Yeah,
channel's getting going.
it's good.
Um, we have new vendors. We have new advertisers. Um, we're just rocking it right now.
Okay, so what we can do to show you the good news of these new advertisers, we're gonna show. Let me see, one, two, three. It's three of them, right?
We
Four.
we actually have yeah,
Four.
we actually have
Four.
like
We got four people.
okay to
Four
show.
funny people. So I'm gonna show you one, and we'll come back in between and talk about them, and then we'll tell you, when they started and stuff. So yeah, I just gotta click Jenny's memory, and with these commercials that she does so many that she forgets which one she does. So I'm gonna remind her about the commercial. So I'm gonna play the first commercial, and she'll talk about that company. Hold
That
on.
person.
Ah,
Don't stress over your small business debt. Take control of your financial situation and welcome in your financial freedom. Essential Debt Services is here to help. Get out of debt and get your financial freedom back. Call us today. Let us help you get there. Believing in yourself is the first secret to success. We can also help with tax-related issues, and we come highly recommended. Get your life and your business back. Don't try and do this all alone. Let Essential Debt Services expertly assist you in resolving your business debt. Essential Debt Services. Contact us today.
Yes, that's one of our non-crafter advertisers.
yes. And if you didn't recognize the voice,
That's mine.
isn't it like you stay just like focused? It's like, what is she gonna say?
I we just got off of a show talking about AI,
Yeah.
and most of the things that you see now are created by computer voices. And
Mhm.
I do it myself, but for this one, for some reason, I just thought I would narrate it myself just to get it started, and then I just said, "Oh, I'm gonna keep it." So it's just weird because,
She don't like hearing herself. That's why.
well, I didn't know if the advertiser, because I'm kind of working for them because we have to present their product
Right.
or their service. So they liked it. So it
See,
was
you
very,
got that voice.
it's very
With
fun.
me, yeah, with me, if they use my voice, they go, "She sound like Rosie Perez,"
I
you know,
know.
and
Yeah,
I'll
they
be like, "Yeah, that's okay," and I don't even know how to do none of that voiceover stuff, so never mind. Okay, so that was one of our advertisers. Now this is another one that we got this year. We want to introduce you to her. So here we go.
that's one of my favorites.
It is. I'm jamming about here. I'm like, oh yeah.
Essie's wonderful. She's a vet, and she does the most amazing photography. She'll does custom mounts and stuff for your walls and your office, and it's funny because I'm not really. Jeanette and I talk about this all the time. I'm more of a country kind of music gal. Like
Yeah.
when I do something, I usually have she always knows it's gonna be some like Little House on the Prairie thing. You know? And then when I do something, when she does something, I know it's gonna be a little bit more, modern, a little bit more,
Yeah.
not such an old
We'll get into what happened while we're saying this, but go
and
ahead.
so for me to do when I get to stretch as a designer, for something, because you can't do what you always like to do when you work for somebody else. You got to kind of go to what they're trying to portray as their business, their brand. And so but I love that one. I like her, you don't want to overpower her photographs with backgrounds that don't, so yeah, that's one of my favorites. So give Essie a call. She's really great.
Yeah. She analyzes herself very well.
I know.
Okay.
But it's true. Like, when you're looking the other day, because she made a commercial for me.
Uh-huh.
And so she has to go into what I want. Because
it was, I don't know how she does it. I will talk about it when we get there. Let's talk about this next vendor coming up. All right.
Buying a home is an exciting time. Your home will be the most important and consequential purchase you'll ever make. But the process can be confusing and overwhelming. You've found the perfect house and done the due diligence to make sure the house is in great shape. But when it comes to ensuring your property is protected from any unforeseen conditions, are you able to see the whole picture? So before you sign your closing documents, or you're handed the keys to the front door, get peace of mind with Ace Solutions Title Group and know you and your property are protected. Make sure the title company that you use is the best in the business to ensure your home is researched and recorded in your name. Ace Solutions Title Group is the best in the business. Contact us today. We are family owned and operated. They will make your closing transaction smooth and seamless, with the highest priority of protecting the legal status of your home. Hassle-free, fully online closings. Professionalism and 20 years experience. Customer service is of the highest priority. We offer title insurance and peace of mind. An extensive referral network for all things real estate. Remote online notary services. And we are licensed in 5 states. Let us bring security and confidence into your home buying process. Ace Solutions Title Group. Contact us for more information. We look forward to working with you.
That's another one of our new non-creative.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. Every time it has that. They're from Florida. I met them in person at an event, and it is like totally Floridian. Jenny's never been to Florida, so so for her to get the exact feel for those people, and they love the commercial, that was pretty amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, that was pretty cool. So I'm thinking of calling them, for some things that I want to do. So it's like, man, you got to use them. They're pretty cool with that.
It's really, it's very cool, guys. And we want crafters. That's what we're about.
Yeah.
But people can see what we're offering as far as marketing, and that's what we are. We're marketing you.
Yes.
This is a company that does title. They work with agents to close your property. They're in 5 states, and they saw that we're reaching people. So it's really important for y'all to think. We actually came onto the show. We were going to talk about something else. Then we got off and talked about something else.
But that's the good thing, because there's no bad news. It's just good news.
That's just good news. But we're bringing people on to the channel. We're adding more content. One of the things that we did is Jeanette wrote another book, and I have a new show
Yeah,
called.
and we're gonna get. You're going ahead.
So,
Go ahead.
we have another show in the wings that's
Yeah.
coming in. Then we have another show in the wings coming in.
Yes.
So, but we want crafters. So,
If
take a
you're
look.
a crafter, yeah, if you're a crafter, don't be scared to show your light, okay? Because one of the things that you want to do is show what you do. And you don't got to show your face if you don't want to. We have one crafter that just shows her hands doing her stuff.
Mhm.
You know, now let me tell you the truth. Some of them, they go do manicures and stuff. So
Oh
they
yeah,
got
yeah.
beautiful hands on there, and just show that. And there's ways to do it. And guess what? If you don't know how, you have a one-on-one meeting with me and I will show you how.
Yep.
So you're not alone through this whole process. Jenny does great commercials, and I'll tell you the one. But right now we're gonna go to our next commercial, which is a crafter, I'm happy to say. So you're gonna know who it is once we see her. But hey, this is
She always surprises me. I'm like, which one is she talking about?
yeah, she don't even know which one and she made all of them. She does so many she don't even remember. Okay. All right, here we go. I love that.
Makes me smile.
It is so I love that one. It's like you
I know.
and Tony is just like that. She is a real laid back kind
She's
of
very sweet, and she's just so calm, and
and
she's
he
got.
captured her like 100%.
But she's also, that's why I put her like coming out of the side, because she's very playful. Her stuff is just really, really adorable, and I just thought she should be there, but I didn't want her just to be a face. I wanted her to kind of be a part of it. So yeah.
How'd you get her to get like that? Is she like that in her website?
I digitally altered that. I found a picture of her. She's actually by a tree in that photograph.
Yeah.
So what happens, and I you know what, I may do a show on this because it is a creative process. So when someone sends me, when Jeanette sends me a new crafter or someone, this is a commercial, I go through their stuff, I read about them, Facebook, whatever, Instagram they have, pictures that I can get, and I have them send me pictures, and then I just start kind of getting a feel for it. And sometimes I have to put music to it just to kind of get going, but then I'll change the music out once I get going. So it is a process. Jeanette, I actually did one for myself, and she said, because this is physician, heal thyself. She goes, your music is bad. You need to change your music. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
And then,
I was like,
I know. And
we're gonna get to it because I know she wants to spill the beans, but I have to control her.
I know. The moral of the story is it's really often hard to do it for yourself.
Yes. Yes. So
I'm not usually that off. I think that process was, I was really worried more about the content that I was doing instead of the intro. And I had originally had another idea for what I was doing, and it got changed. Like it was changed because I had an idea for a show, and then when I did the intro, But then when I added all the content, it was different. And it was just so funny because she's like, okay, you got to change that.
Oh my
And,
God.
and, you get Pookie. You're like, really? Really? And then I realized, yeah, she's right. I hate when she's right. So it kind of sucks. But
Okay.
we have, what else do we have?
We have one more vendor, and then we'll talk about our commercials. How okay, that's a discussion. We may not even get to the observances today because we have a lot of content to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another commercial now that Jenny did for another vendor. Okay, here we go.
Which one is this? I like that one too.
I love that she uses real life commercials, real life moving. I'm like, I'll get there one day. One day I'll get there. And
I like the little wormy, and I like the little the butterfly that kind of that's with Tailspin. She's a crafter, Spencer. You can find her on Instagram and Facebook. She did the dog for me. It's over for Milo, and I get every day. How much is this? I have to say, it's not for sale. You have to contact Spencer at Tailspin. So I don't know if she could crochet that fast, Jeanette.
I don't know either, but I know that I love all her, and I love because it's unique, it's different. You're not just crocheting a hat, a scarf, a blanket. She's doing these beautiful little animals and things like this. It's so cute. Anyway,
It's adorable.
it is. So now we're going to get into each other's commercials. So I'm going to show you the one Jenny did me this year for June and the summer, because we always change the commercials during the seasons. So every person or vendor, they change the commercial so we can keep the content alive. We
Right.
have vendors every season. So I go summer, fall, winter, spring.
Right.
So it's 4 commercials to be with us for the year that we can either do for you or they can create themselves. Usually the vendors come and send us their commercials, okay? And then Jenny has to approve it because it has to meet a certain quality. So Jenny said, I'm going to make you a commercial for the summer. I'm like, really? And she goes, yeah, it took her forever, okay? And now I know why. But here we go. I love that commercial.
Laverne in the corner just cracks me up.
You did it. I mean, it
Yeah.
is absolutely gorgeous. And here's the thing. She makes these commercials and she got me, or I love the Charleston 1920 kind of rhythm. She got me right there. And then, she got Laverne, which is my heart. She's in the commercial. And then she got us in a car. I was just floored
shopping,
by this commercial.
they're shopping, baby.
Yeah, I'm like, man. And she got all my products up there, which was really, really cool. Okay. So
I have to say, Laverne is just.
she is there. And she takes the show. I mean, so I created a show for the summer. I said, I'm going to start showing how I make my certain products, right? So I used that for an intro. I made her commercial. It's supposed to be an ad, but I actually use it as my intro and exit, and it came out perfect. And I love it. And you can find it on the Creative Spirit channel. You see all my how to do this, and I'm working on an organizer right now. So then Jenny comes and she's making this new show, which we're going to get into. It's called the Creative Conversations. And she says when it comes to her, she doesn't make the commercials good for her as
It's
she
harder.
else. It's harder. So I told her, let me volunteer and see what I can do. Maybe she don't like it. She'll hit me in the head with it. I don't know. I went ahead and now she takes her time, weeks and weeks. This took me about 9 hours to do, y'all. And now I know why she takes her time, because I wanted to get out there because I want her, because I like the show that she's doing, right? The Creative Conversation. She'll get to that in a minute. But let me show you the ad that I did for her. Now, keep in mind, this is my first time.
First attempt. It's horrible.
Yeah, my first attempt making a commercial for Jenny. Okay. All right. Just keep
love. With love.
Just, and remember who she is when you see it. Okay. All right.
From handmade treasures to heart chats, there's one place where every crafter's story comes to life. It's real talk, it's big laughs, it's pure inspiration, straight from the creative heart of America. Everybody has a creative spark. I just love helping it shine. From resin art to woodworking, textiles to paper crafts, no craft is off the table. Whether you're a maker, a fan of all things DIY, or just love real conversations with real people who create from the heart, Creative Conversations is your new favorite place to hang out. Join Jenny Dial every week on Creative Conversations, where crafts and creativity meet good old-fashioned conversation. Watch us on Roku TV, Apple TV, and Fire TV.
See, she did good.
My son is texting me, okay? And he's going, Mom.
What did he say?
I don't know. He just said, "Mom." And, he should put his comments on the YouTube comments.
Tell me he needs to talk to us in person. What's that?
Yeah, but that was my first attempt. I know she liked country music, and I wanted to give her one that fits her attitude. And then I made her into a cartoon so she can use it whenever she wants.
I like that.
And I said, I hope she likes it. But man, that is harder than what it looks. So for her to do the work that she does, and she does these commercials, no, that's not me. I just doing hers, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. So
you did a great job.
Thanks. For first time, that was.
I love that. See, she's also a writer too.
Yeah.
Over there. So what she said was absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
So we've been busy. We have content together, and we want to be the mentors and the light for other crafters to come on board for their shows. And So we're gonna walk the walk, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And so Jenny, this creative conversation, her dream is basically she's traveling around. And are you traveling? Are you getting
I want to start, and I just got an idea, and you're gonna die. I'm not gonna say it now, but yeah, it's
she's
coming.
always getting ideas. That's why I say that.
It may not come till next year, but the idea is that I want to talk to people about their business in a more in-depth way, and also to find out processes and how people do their stuff, because it's, you know, when you see it on Instagram and when you see it on Facebook, it's always like perfect, right? Doot, 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 doot. There I am. I just sold $1 million. Well, that's not life.
Ish.
Okay. And what I did was I created a gift. I created a product for my book,
Mhm.
and it was a total, like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And so what I said to Jeanette was, okay, so I spent all night trying to make this product and I totally screwed up.
Now, but you got to say what
was-
happened though.
As I was screwing up, I kept thinking, this is a show.
Yeah.
This
And
is a
she
show.
calls me, she goes, I got a perfect idea for a show. I said, go for it. Go for the show. And I just record it. Just do it. So she ended up sending it to me, and I have it online. If you want to see it, it's on the Creative Spirit channel. I broadcast it all over the place, so that way she sees that it's okay. And she made a mistake, or the publisher. How did they do that mistake in your book?
Yeah, so the book I had, when I first started writing, I went to a vanity publisher, which means I paid someone to do it all. It's not like when you get a book published by a regular publisher and they pay you. Vanity, you have to pay to get your book published. Everything was great. I have my own illustrator. I did my own writing, and so they put it together, but they changed the font, and I did not know until I bought like 500 books.
Oh no.
Okay. So that was a really big investment. And I've given books away and stuff like that, but I didn't feel like they were of value. I didn't want people to have a bad copy of my book. Right. You don't want to give, it's not like a muffin. Like if you give a muffin to someone and it doesn't look that right, you're gonna eat it, it tastes good, but Jeanette, when she puts her clocks out, they're beautiful, and she'll say there's a little thing I didn't like about it, but it's not really noticeable. But you can notice that you can't read it because the font's too small. Right. So I wanted to figure out something to do with these books that I could recoup some money in, and as well create something that's going to keep my books in the public eye. And so I came up with this idea for this little game, match game thing. I had no clue what I was doing. And I just told Jeanette, I said, this is the one thing for this. I'm just but I think it did. But I think
she made a match game. She made a
game.
match game. Like, you know how you play, what is it called? Memory. Remember
memory or concentration.
Yeah.
And so I actually created this very quickly. It was just the mechanics of doing it and creating it in a mass form. But I think a lot of crafters just do this exactly the same thing. You see their finished product, you see it and you think, oh, that's really cute. You don't realize the hours of thought. Like, I know what Jeanette goes to make her clocks, right? I just talked to her about it, and she's like, I got to do this, and I've got to get this right. And we're not a giant corporation that has machines that do this. These are all hand done, created by us, and we don't have the money or the facilities to do it. Probably, like, I have a paper cutter cut by hand. So that's what the show is about. And if I can talk to other people about their thought processes, how they do it, that's kind of what I wanted to come up with. I didn't think it was going to be this show. I didn't. And
Every time she comes up with a new show and she wants it this way, it turns around to something better.
always. And I talk about that on the show. Like I have people in my life that are Jeanette's one of them. She's organized. She's on it. She's got her notes. She's got her notebooks. That's not me. I don't take notes. And if you give me a recipe, I will change it. And it has nothing to do with you. It's just when I'm cooking, I'll say, okay, well, I'm going to add this or I'm going to change that. And then I can't remember. My husband says, I'm going to make that again. I said, no, I don't know how.
Well, here's the thing. One, you did handcraft it. So congratulations to you. Because he's usually an artist. So this was big for her to grant. And that's what we tried. Our show is about, if you have a mistake, what do you do with that mistake? Like I've had, I just recently did our new ornament for the show for our vendors. And I said,
you have it, by the way?
I think I do.
You might as well get that in there while we're at it.
Yeah, you might as well. Oh, here it is right in front of me. So it's right here.
Isn't that beautiful?
And it's got, sprinkled and the thing. And then here's our creative. So for the merchants, we also sell it. They're like $5 each, and it's really heavy. It's a 2x3.
That's going to be in our merch store too.
Yes, it's going to be in our merch store. So it's a keychain. So you can have it, like that. And I can also make them smaller if you want. But I did that out of extra resin because I was doing another project. So this is how our mind, we could be doing something else and something else is created. And that's fine. But Jenny, you took your books that you never could use and you became a crafter yourself. You made it into a nice little game for kids everywhere to go along with your book. So we decided to go, okay, when they buy the book, they get the game. We just think about ways to how, because she had 500 books. You know how many books that is?
That's a lot. And it's a lot to take a hit. You can only write it off once on your taxes. But everybody has extra fabric, resin, wood. We have, I don't know what happened, where we have to talk to him. We haven't talked to him in a while, but, we have another wood guy that he gets free wood. That's how we thought of it. I got to have a conversation with him, I think.
Yes. His name
That'll be fun.
DJ Vision, and he gets his material from real beavers in the lake every day or every other day. He has to go to the lake, grab the wood, and clean out the lake so it can flow, right? And so he decided to make coat hangers, candle holders, walking sticks, and everything. Now he has free labor, free, and he just goes and crafts. Now he's doing it. I mean, it's pretty neat. Anyway, talking about books. Now that we got your book out there,
yeah, we have another book.
I wrote a book, and this is my second one, and it's about faith-driven success, 40 days wisdom growth and breakthroughs. Basically, it's putting God in your business. Okay, and there's my name on it.
It's a book it's like a workbook.
It is a workbook. It's a workbook that you read and you have the workbook in it and you work in it.
Don't you love it?
I do. It's now look at this. She's the publisher, okay? So basically she recreated the first cover. So this is like a print that I'm getting. And she redid the paper, what I loved. And then she did the whole back and she did that part. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, that's better than what I did. And then I said, are you going to make a commercial for it? And she goes, well, let me think about that because, she's busy. She has all these things to do. So I said, let me try and do one. So here's my attempt.
And she did a great job. She surprised me. Yeah.
I did, but I'm going to try my best to, okay, here it is.
Stars are shining, ooh yeah. Feel the beat, feel the glow. Lost in your eyes, never letting go. together in the night. Hold me close, keep me tight. Floating high in the sky, just you and I, you and I. Eternal love, oh, eternal love, oh, eternal love, oh, eternal love, oh.
Very good.
Yeah.
I just have to send you the new book cover.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can put
Pop
it in.
that in.
Yeah.
But it's again, creativity comes when you just let it,
Yeah.
and you believe in your stuff, and that's a great book, guys. If you're wondering, we don't get through this world on our own. We have help,
Yeah.
and it often comes from places that we really don't know where it comes from, but we do.
Yeah.
So your gifts are from God, and no matter what they are, we think we can help you add to your marketing, because that's what it's about. You can have the best product in the world. The best product in the world. Pick
Mhm.
one. Pick a product that you know and tell me how many times a day you hear about it.
Yeah. And this now is going to be the last commercial before we show our own commercial that she did. And this is about her book, Following Jack and Milo. So
Ooh.
she has a dog, Jack and Milo, and this is Gracie. So I'm so happy about this, and we're coming to a close soon. So I'm so happy that we get to show you this, because you never get to see the vendors that we have, plus what's created. So here is her commercial for that book, and this is Jenny's book. Isn't that cute? I want that book.
That's one of my very first commercials too, and it's really funny because you always want to kind of go back and fix things, like because you've grown as a designer, or you've grown as a person that's able to do certain things, and you think, oh, I want to upgrade it. But I tried to do that. I changed a few things on it, but it's sometimes they just got to stay with the way they are, even though they're probably not as sophisticated as you'd like them to be. But yeah, that's Gracie, and I've actually written a third book. I just got to get it illustrated.
Okay.
I have two more that I haven't finished, but I finished one.
All right. Well, if you are a writer and you're looking for that right person to do your commercials for your book cover, your just everything, it's a package deal, and it's, very affordable. You need to go to busybookstores.com, and she will go ahead and get your admission, and she will have a one-on-one with you. You get a live interview on TV of your book, which
Plus, you get listed on my bookstore.
listed on the bookstore. It is so much. You get so much, and then we get to put it on the Creative Spirit channel as well. Okay, so we were gonna go on the observances of the day, but today was such a
We
good
got along.
talk. It was nice sharing and things like that. Now we can do one observance if you want. That's up to you. But
Well, it's Father's Day. It's
Yes.
Gratitude.
yes.
It's Father's Day.
Mhm.
What's another good one? What do we have going on?
Beginning of summer.
Beginning of summer.
June 21st, always the beginning of summer. Yeah.
Yep.
So we got that. And
Make sure all the dads get, sometimes Mother's Day takes precedent, but
yeah,
say hey to your dads. Even I don't have my daddy with me anymore, but I still think about him every day.
yeah.
And just be and
My
our
son,
phones never stop. Sorry. We just
that's like,
and if you have a person in your life that's graduating from anything, give them a good high five and just let them know they're doing a great job.
yes.
I do want to say something really quick. We got 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Mhm.
I went to a pop-up this weekend. I actually participated with my books. And I want to tell you, there were 4, you'll see it because it's coming up, but there was 4 crafters that were kids under the age of 18. 4.
Oh, that must have been so sweet.
And they were amazing people. So if your child has any inclination of a craft, it helps them learn business. It helps them manage their money. It helps them stay on target. If your kid is not really interested in college, don't be like, oh, my kid's got to go to college. These kids are amazing. This one guy makes the best sweet tea. He's got a sweet tea business. He's saving for his college. And I told him, I said, dude, you're going to have enough money. You're not going to have to go to college. You're got your business going. But that's what he's doing. And another little girl, she actually lives across the street from me. She makes dog toys and bandanas. In fact, Miss Laverne has one of those that she wears.
Yes.
A little peachy thing for the state of Georgia. And there was 2 other. One was a little crochet girl. Another one was there helping her mom with ice cream. So kids are great to be small business crafters.
Yeah.
So share that with your child. Let your child share that with you. And
with that in mind, I'm
Yeah.
going to show the commercial for our Creative Spirit channel because
okay, we like that.
see that. So I'm going to show that. Stand by for that.
Yep.
That is a great
We
commercial.
did that one when I got to change the logo too. I have to do that too.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We changed the logo, have a new look because we have this fantastic. We're on 8 channels. You can find us on Fire TV, Roku TV,
Apple.
Apple TV, and then you can find us on your phone app. So if you have an Apple app, you download the app, the Creative Spirit channel. If you have an Android, you download it on the Android, the Creative Spirit channel. So this is something that you can share with people. You can also go to the creativespiritchannel.com and hit watch live on your desktop computer or anything like that. So we're like all over the place. We're also streaming live on the Creative Spirit channel. You go watch and you can see everything tonight. Now, here's the thing. You're going to see a lot of shows on there. But one of the things that we enjoy most is our Friday night at the movies at 8:00. Every time we have a Friday night at 8:00, we have live stream on the website. You can see the live TV. All our movies are from 1934 to 1943. So we take old movies that are forgotten and re-show them. And our cartoons, we have cartoons on Saturday starting at 8:00 in the morning until like 2:00 in the afternoon, all created by 2 vendors.
Jeanette.
Yeah, me and Jeffrey. So we're waiting for Jenny to come and be a Creative Spirit. So all the cartoons, and they're wholesome cartoons. And then we have what they call I think I called it movie time cartoons, ancient time cartoons. And one of them is Superman. Do you remember the Superman show from 1930? I found them. So I'm
Yeah,
able
she found like the original.
These
Like,
are the originals.
yep.
So they were like 10 minutes. I didn't even remember that they were that long. But I was so happy to find the domain that we go to. It's free. It's not copyrighted. We're okay to use it. We don't get in trouble. And you can download and watch it on our channel because we're putting it on there. So I was thinking of making a Superman and Betty Boop channel because they have a lot of Betty Boop and Superman. Anyway, so that is something that we're just, wanted to share with you. Watch us on Saturday morning cartoons, and tonight's movie is so good. So you have to see it. It's a funny duddy. Okay. If anybody remembers Abbott and Costello.
Oh, Abbott.
Damn
Who's on first? No, who's on first? What's on second?
Second, and I don't know it's on third. Yeah. So, so it's really fun, and I can't wait for you. So if you want nice, wholesome, I don't know about anybody
There's
else.
nothing on our channel that your kid can't.
Yeah, their kid can't watch. So Saturday morning, remember Saturday morning cartoons. And if you know anybody who's looking for that wholesome cartoon, or is a crafter, or want to get that business spotlight on their business, we're doing ads for business people, and then they can even have shows. So you know what? We're the place to do it at an affordable cost. You'll never know how much it is. Go to our website, Creative Spirit Channel, and you can find the price, a plan right there, and you can see all our prices. It's very affordable, and it's like what, a cup of coffee and 2 lunches and 2 gas tanks. I mean, you can afford it. So it's and look at everything that we get to offer you. So I am so happy and that I'm in this growing. And me and Jenny had this dream. Well, she had it longer than I did. She hit me with it. Now it's my dream too. So,
I've drugged her, this girl.
yes.
This is what happens when you say yes.
Yeah. And she tricked me because I actually love that I said yes. I love it all the way, and I'm so glad that we're on this journey together, and let's see where God takes it, because on Sundays we have our inspired reflections, which is me talking about how do you put God in your business. And I'm gonna go buy the book that I wrote and how to put God in your business so you can be blessed on it, right? And then we have also, which one is it? The Holy Roar with Michelle, right? And then there's another one that says I forgot the other one. Anyway, but there's chant on Sundays.
There's so much, and it's just
it is, and we're coming out with new content all the time. We're looking for children who are crafters. We're looking for women for our crafters that want to get that opportunity to just get seen. A success story. We have 2 of them. Judy has been successful the first time. She's an OG. She started with us when we were just on YouTube with 2 people. Okay,
Brenda.
So that's one. And then Miss Craft Princess.
Oh my God, she's on fire.
You won't be able to find her. She's making, that lady is
fire, Miss Brenda.
I'm like so happy that we were able to showcase. She is busy and she's going on other TVs too. So they're really calling her. She's getting noticed. And I'm so happy for her too. She's an OG also. It's like you started with us in the beginning. It's like they all like left us and everything, and everything. So yeah, I'm just, they still here, they're with us. And when I mean left us, I mean they're like going out there getting all
and it's hard too when you
yeah,
I think sometimes people think we don't think about them. We talk about them all the time. We
do
all the time.
But anyway, this is the end of the show. It was something different that we wanted to share with you. It's been a hot minute. So this is June. Create the crafting news, where all news is good news, and our show is nothing but good news.
Nothing but good news.
It's nothing but good news. And thank you for taking the time. Those of you who are joining us, thank you so much, Samantha, Quentin, and whoever else is washing in the butches. Thank you for commenting.
We see you out there.
We see you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, and you have a beautiful, blessed day. And we will see you next month on the Crafting News.
Yep. Bye, guys.